ridiculous, my people. Yo, Conor Benn just dominated Chris EUBANK Jr., my friends. And I'm sorry about the excitement, but we haven't even listened to what the judges got to say on who won that fight, because we know who won by unanimous decision and won every single round of that fight. Conor Benn. To finish the fight in the 12th round, dropping Chris EUBANK Jr., boom, boom, oh, and almost getting him out of there. I swear if there was 20 to 30 seconds more, Chris EUBANK Jr. would have been put to sleep. He has spaghetti legs. The goddamn ref saved him, my friends. And I'm going to be the first one to say that I thought Chris EUBANK Jr. was going to win this fight. And guess what? Conor Benn just proved the world wrong, my friends. Dude, what a performance. Absolutely way better than he had in the first fight. This fight, you know, his coach was talking about how they were trying to keep it composed, not trying to argue as much, come in here with a better mindset, fight technically behind the jab. And that's exactly what Conor Benn did. Eddie Hearn not opening his mouth at the press conference, having those little cardboard clips, that was perfect, because Chris EUBANK Jr. wasn't able to feed off of this throughout the whole fight. He didn't look like the same fighter. Not only was this everything, the press conference and everything leading up to it, completely different than the first fight, but I don't know if Bomac or what happened with Chris EUBANK Jr. No excuses for Conor Benn, but at the end of the day, it was like the 6th round, and Chris EUBANK Jr. looked out of it. His jab was horrible. His left hooks, his check left hooks as the guys put in, boom, it wasn't working as much as it was in the first fight. And honestly, it could be because Conor Benn changed stylistically his approach to the fight. Not rushing in as much, fighting behind the jab, actually using his feints, fighting way more technically smarter. You know, in the first fight, he missed weight, right? He showed up late to the weigh-in. I talked about having Bomac and this time making weight. We've seen the videos before. He went to go make the weight. He tried his hardest to make that weight at 159, what was it, 0.1. Came in lighter than Conor Benn. Did Bomac overwork him? Did Bomac overwork Chris EUBANK Jr., making him wear gloves, running on the treadmill, doing all that? Because stylistically, Chris EUBANK Jr. was not letting his hands go as much, was just look completely out of it, a whole different fighter. Maybe he shot from the damage that he took in the last fight, having his toenail fall off, the ambulance not going, everything with that. You guys, what a performance from Conor Benn. Just, that dude got my complete respect going in there, losing a fight like that. Instead of running away, taking other fights and doing this, he wants to get his get back. That's what he did. He went in there today, and not only did he handle it, but in the 12th round, put a stamp on it, my friends. Is the trilogy still possible? I mean, bro, I don't care, man. I would love to see it, but at the end of the day, Conor Benn, you got your win. Go down to 147. Stand up on your feet. This was a statement win, in my opinion. I would love to see you in the 147-pound division, but if that's too light for you, what about the 154-pound division? I mean, dude, so many fights that you could make there. I don't even want to think about the thought of having a possible Jerome Boots Ennis versus Conor Benn in the UK type of fight at the Tottenham. I don't even want to. Nah, it's not possible. All I'm saying is that these are so many great fights to make in the 154 and 147-pound division. You got to win like this. Sure, there's money there, everything. And maybe you walk through him so easy that maybe you take the trilogy fight now. But man, dude, whatever he does, I'm excited for it. Statement win from Conor Benn. Absolutely great card. A good way to head into UFC 322. Time for Islam Makhachev. And hey, we just seen the underdog shot Chris EUBANK Jr. Will JDM do the same today? Oh, baby. Let's go.